let's actually go over the actual trailer for Guilty Gear and actually see it. Go slow motion, try to see what we can find out and see what we can do. If I miss anything, scream at me, chat room, because I would like to go over everything, and if I tend to miss things unless I watch them over and over and over. And obviously I haven't watched it over and over and over yet. So you're watching this with me, scream at me if I miss anything, okay? And if I get anything wrong. Let's go over this freaking trailer first and foremost. No, okay, right now this is possibly the most beautiful looking game in fighting game history. I'm saying it right here, right now. All right, that's number one. Okay, number two, these characters have been done so well. They stay true to their actual character, so there's still some legacy skills and there's still some legacy special moves, such as, you know, the DPs, Bandit Bringer, Bandit Revolver. I didn't see a Fafnir, but you know, the DPs are still there, and throw animations have crazy cinematics. It's freaking nuts, man. Freaking nuts. And there's gonna be a playable demo at Arc Revo. Your boy's coming to Arc Revo. Arc System, please let me play. Yeah. So let's go in slow motion here. So it first shows up. This is definitely the intro, 100%, by the way. This is the intro. So if you remove that, by the way, the portrait, the way that it transitions in there, that's the intro. That's the round beginning intro, essentially. Oh, sorry. Let me actually go into the main game. Sorry, so you guys can see it fully. You don't have to see my face. You don't want to see my face. Okay, so the intro, how it pans out. Now, they've already been doing this a little bit in Exerd, but in Exerd, they actually go into the cinematic intro, and then they kind of pan out and do that. In Rev 2, at least. They go into the actual match, and then they pan out into the verse, you know, round one, fight, whatever the hell. And in this game, they're going to be transitioning straight from the cutscene. So just to take a look at it, they pan out. Soul gets ready. And now they're both ready to fight. That is so sick. My God. The round intro, the round start intros are going to be gorgeous, man. And this stage looks crazy, man. I really hope that Arc System has figured out how to not do net play stages and such. I'm so sick and tired of net play stages because every time they do net play stages, I can't appreciate the other stages. They have, Arc System is known to have some of the most beautiful stages in all of fighting games. And I can't use most of them because some of them cause the game to be desynced or cause lag, whatever the case may be. I hate net play stages. So I really hope that they've fixed it by this point. Netcode is everything. It's been discussed all over the place recently, so I'm not going to get into it, but please give me good netcode. And at least netcode that can let me play other stages. Seems like this game is going to go overboard when it comes to these environments. So yeah, that's that, and it cuts into another stage or another level in general, and we have 5K. I wonder if it's still 7 frames or if they buffed it to 5 frame. 5 frame 5K again? You guys imagine? 5K. And then Bandit. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's a new version of Bandit Bringer. I'm sorry, Bandit Revolver. Bandit Bringer is the punch, right? I think that's what I think that's the case. So it's a new animation to Bandit Revolver. Bandit Revolver. I wonder if that's the new Fafnir. Oh, no, that's definitely like an auto combo. Never mind. So what was the name of the actual super or the... Anyways, the name of the super that he had where he punched you in the gut. So it seems like they're taking some of the animation from that super and they're putting it into his auto combo or his strings, essentially. I don't want to say auto combo because we don't know if it's auto combos. But I do know that something launched there. What launched? I wonder if that's his 6P. Tyrant Rave, thank you. So I wonder if that's his new 6P. That was like an anti-air. That could be the case. If we go back... No, that launched. That's definitely a launcher. Never mind. That can't be 6P, dude. No, that can't be 6P. That's some sort of a launcher of some kind. Bam! Launch them up in the air. And continue on with the combo. Yeah, they're definitely borrowing some animation from Tyrant Rave there. At least the beginning of Tyrant Rave. So, maybe it's a Rekka. You're probably right. That's probably correct. His new 6H. That's still in the game, by the way. So, that's awesome. Do you guys like his... I don't play Soul. I don't play Guilty Gear. Rev. But or Rev 2. Did Soul players like the new 6H changes? Because that's his new 6H. Or that's probably like 5S or something like that. That's probably 5S. It's a nice looking normal too. Like I said, hit spark animations, like the trail that it leaves, the fire trail, looks awesome. So this is a whiff punish opportunity for Kai. Goes in, bam, that's probably his 5S right there. Bam, and then we got the slide, the electric slide. So what's this move called? I'm not good with move names, but this is Kai's electric slide. Classic move that he's had. I wonder if that's easier to combo into, because in Rev, or in Exert in particular, you had to be at a specific distance to be able to connect both the initial slide and then the slash that he does right afterward. So I'm wondering if they're just going to be universally just making that a straight up combo. A straight up combo. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but we'll see. That means they're going to be taking out spacing specific combos with Kai. So, Zeokar? Is it really Zeokar? No way. Isn't that? Wait a minute. I don't know. Maybe it is Zeokar. I don't know. All right. That's probably Kai's intro animation, or his outro animation. Doesn't? Oh, that's definitely his intro. No, just call it the Zeokar. Okay. Call it the Zeokar. I got you. That's his new move that we saw in the first trailer here. The first trailer showed off this crazy spin-looking move, and we thought that was going to be the new Greed Sever. But I don't know. Maybe that's the case, actually. Who knows? But it looks like Naoto 6, what was it? 6C? You guys will probably tell me. 6C, 6B, whatever, from Blaze Central Fiction, where he launches himself in the air. He does this upside down kick. Looks really cool looking. But all we know is that it causes a sort of a ground bounce, a low ground bounce. A stun edge, thank you. That's what it's called. I knew I remembered that electric slide as another name, but stun edge. Anyways, this new move that causes a low ground bounce, which allows you to combo, which I'm thinking that's going to be like 5K into... Oh, maybe it's not 5K. I don't know. Maybe that's 6K? Oh, no, maybe this is 6K. I don't know. Maybe that's his new 6K. Maybe it doesn't look plus, that's for damn sure. Stun Dipper is the slide. Okay, I gotcha. Whatever, don't listen to me when it comes to the moves. But okay, so we got some kicking moves. It could be 5K, 6K, whatever the order may be. We got slide into his DP. Very nice. I wonder if you can still combo off of it. That'd be cool. And then we got, woo! I actually absolutely love this 2H. I really like this 2H, so I'm glad it's making a return and more stylish than ever. Look at this. It exposes his traps. I don't even know if this is actually the trap. I'm not sure. But it exposes the muscles. Look at those freaking legs. All the fanboys are freaking out right now. I'm not Kappa Pride, but I would be for Kai. Triceps, thank you, man. Whoa, what the hell was that? Seems like it's a new move that I've never seen, but maybe that's a 6H. That could be a 6H, to be honest with you. I mean, it'll be similar to his old 6H, but it could be another move entirely. Continuing on. That's definitely a counter hit. So counter hit will have these crazy... Nani? Oh no, that's Dust. That's Dust. Raven Gamer, thank you so much for the 13 months, man. That's Dust. Never mind. I thought that was a counter hit. I should have kept going. So continuing on, this is the beginning of Dust. Dust is back. Dust has always been there in Guilty Gear, so they have to put it in. But they have this crazy cool cinematic animation when they go up in flight. So they already had something similar to this in Exert, but they're really emphasizing on the cinematics with Dust. But here's the thing that is worrisome to me, and I expressed my concern. This is from the original trailer, where they might limit the amount of combos you can do when you Dust. It might be just a regular straightforward combo. Maybe you can customize it depending on which buttons you press. But it seems to me that you're not going to be getting a very wider range of combos when it comes to dusting. So, and then they bring them down to the ground, and that's pretty much how you end the combo. Cool, very cinematic. So another 2H attempt, jump cancel. Of course, that's probably like JP. JS, and then you go into his DP, just like that. And then from here on out, this is his Ride the Lightning, of course. Ride the Lightning! So that's a super, classic super with Kai. It's freaking dope, man. They realize how hyped the Tekken cinematics are. That's huge, man. And I'm glad that they're learning from Tekken. I'm glad that other Arc System is learning, at least Team Red at least, is learning from other fighting games. They realize that Tekken or other games that have slow motion. I mean, Guilty Gear had slow motion in a way, but not in the same way that Tekken had slow motion. So they've implemented slow motion to the max, to the umpteenth degree. All right, and then we got, damn, that Duff. That's gonna be one of my favorite buttons. I'm definitely playing Soul because you know how I feel about Soul. He's one of my, probably my favorite main character in any fighting game. That Duff. Look at this. Bam! Oh, you see the camera shake as well? That happens whenever he uses this button. This is exactly what you need in fighting games if you want your players to feel like what you're doing is freaking sick. If that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. But there's a specific feeling you get whenever you hit a button or whenever you want a button to hit. Guilty Gear is full of these buttons, but in this game they're emphasizing that feeling that you get. It's like when you hit somebody, you really feel it. You really feel it. It sells it. Thank you. And that's a wall bounce. My God. I don't even know if that was a counter hit or not. Nonetheless, that button wall bounces. And then he goes into his DP, of course. Bam. God, look at the effects. Look at Kai burning up like that. The fire, the flames, the sparks. Look at his model now. Oh, so crazy. Is this his dust? I wonder if that was side dust. That might have been side dust. Oh, that's a grab. No. That's a grab. You see how he grabbed him? You see how Kai's hand kind of raises up or comes down? That's definitely after a grab. So he grabs him, tosses him up, and then he slashes him or stabs him or whatever. So grabs are going to be very cinematic as well. They weren't very cinematic in Exerd at all. But in this game, they're going to be emphasizing, similar to Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Street Fighter Cross Tekken had very cinematic throws. So they're going to be doing that a lot. I don't know if they're going to be inputting it the same way they did in Exerd, where you have to press the heavy button. Or, I'm sorry, you have to basically grab with a button instead of combination of buttons. They might change that in this game, just to kind of be more user-friendly. This is Soul's throw. Holy crap, that's brutal, man. So this is Kai's throw animation. And this is Soul's throw animation. God damn, that's sick. Bam! That's so dope. All right, that's a falling JS, I imagine. Sweep. Whoa, stun edge. Stun edge, I imagine that wall splats? Wow. Wall splat and then going into DP and DP transitions. I don't know what the condition is to transition stages, but I imagine it has something to do with hard-hitting moves. DP being the one for Kai. But, yeah, and then transition looks dope. There's his JS, 2D. And then it goes into a crazy animation with his super. Hell, what's it called again? You guys told me about it. I forgot already. Hold on, let me scroll up. Ugh. Tyrant Rave, thank you. This might be his new Tyrant Rave. Bam! The camera shake, the oh, God, it's so sick. And that's a round-ending Tyrant Rave. You better believe it. Slow motion, zooming in, camera work, angles. This game is gonna be sick. I'm so excited for this game. It's not even funny. And this is his outro animation for whenever he wins the match. Oh! Daisuke, you're doing freaking wonders. Do you guys remember last year where Daisuke didn't show up to EVO? And the reason being is because they were working on a freaking new Guilty Gear. He was literally locked in the basement. And this year's EVO, they let him out to show off his creation. Oh, so sick. And then, of course, here's Mei. And Mei looks great. Let's just take a look at Mei real quick. We already kind of looked at her, but I want to look at her again. Because this is what's most exciting to me in Guilty Gear, or the new Guilty Gear, I should say, is the redesigns. Look at the redesigns. Look at May's redesign. I think it looks fantastic. It really, look at them kicks. Hold on a minute. Oh, look at them kicks. Oh, yo, those high tops. Converse. Let's go, May. She's got them shoes. Oh, I'm in the way? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be in the way. Look at the shoes. Chat room, look at the shoes. Look at them kicks. Look at those kicks. Oh, she looks pretty cool. She looks pretty cool. If you know me, I like characters that are very memorable when they speak in the match. And May is definitely Jam is one of those characters. May is one of those characters because you can't get her voice out of your head after you played her so much. I don't know how May players do it. I can only hear oh so much, but I do enjoy when there's memorable voice lines and such. And May definitely has a couple of those. Yeah, she looks freaking dope. I like the Lin look from Under Night, you know? Those that look that she has. It's a big old sweater with the big old hat. She reminds me of another character that I've seen before, and I'm pretty sure there's plenty of anime designs where they have like the big baggy sweatshirt with the big old hat, and they have like a bunch of like bloomers or something underneath, showing off them legs. Look at her! God damn! She looks like she's seen some things. And look at her smile. Look at the camera angles, man. Look at the freaking... Maybe it's Maybelline. She could be in a commercial. Maybe it's Maybelline, man. Look at this. You can't... I'm sold. I'm buying makeup today. Look at that. So sick. That's dope. And CO Otaku is going to be the next time. Man, that's... Oh, the glow up. Exactly. The glow up. So sick. All right. She's great. She's... Like, that's what I like about these trailers, and that's what I like about these new reboot ideas to their franchises, is the redesigns. We're already used to seeing those designs from older games. The exception being maybe like Milia. She had an older design, and now she has an updated her yellow design. But this one, oh man, so sick. I'll take your entire stock. Anyways, you guys liking this trailer? You guys liking May? Definitely, I've grown a bigger appreciation over May just because of her new redesign. It's funny what a redesign will do to a character. You know what I mean?